Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mizvotav Vitzivanu lehadlik ner Vitzivanu lehadlik ner Vitzivanu lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat Ay la 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 ya la 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 la
Shabbat Shalom. We move from the transcendence of Purim into the peace of Shabbat. This little space where we have both of them for a few hours. Begin by welcoming in the angels of Shabbat. We all need the peace. A lot going on in all of our lives. Page 5. Peace to you, ministering angels, messengers of the Most High.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Poachem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Say them L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch. Let us go and sing to Adonai. Let us trumpet praise to our protector. On page 11, we begin our psalms. Lechu neranena l'Adonai, naria letzor yishenu, nikad mavanav b'torah, izmirod naria lo, ki el gadol Adonai. And we conclude this psalm on page 12. Arbaim shana akud b'dor, va'omaram to'eh levavhem, ve'hem lo yadu derachai, asher nishbati v'yapim. kivon el menuchati. Lay, 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 lay. Page 13. Yeah, lay, 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 lay. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai baruchu shemo. Basru miyom liyom yeshuato. Sapru agoyim kevodo b'chol ha'amim nifleotav ki gadol Adonai umeulal meod norahu al kol Elohim ki kol Elohim ha'amim V'Adonai shamayim asa od v'yadar lefanav od v'tiferet v'migdasho avul Adonai mishpechot amim avul Adonai kavod va'oz avul Adonai kevod shemo zeu mincha uvo lechatzrotav halai 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 halai
That go dance? Go dance? Yeah, la 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 la
kiva lishpot haaretz, yishpot tevel betzedek, ve'amim ve'emunato. Now page 15. Adonai malach tagel haaretz, yismechu im rabim.
On the left-hand side of page 15, responsively, Adonai reigns, let the earth be glad, and many distant lands rejoice.
Clouds and thick darkness surround the divine. Righteousness and justice secure God's throne. Fire goes before God, consuming besiegers round and about.
Flashes of lightning illumine the land. The earth watches and trembles. Mountains melt like wax at the approach of Adonai, at the approach of the Master of all the earth.
The heavens tell of God's righteousness, and all the nations see God's glory.
Ohave Adonai Eseinu Ra, Shomer nafsho hasidav miad reshaim yatzilem, or zarua latzadik uleishrei lev simcha simchot tzadikim Adonai v'yodu lezecher kodsho bizmor shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Page 17. Kiflaot asa oshialo yeminu uzeroah the Adonai Yeshuato Le'enei agoyim gilatzikato Zachar chazdo ve'emunato Le'veit Yisrael Ra'u chol atzei haaretz Yeshuat Eloheinu Ariyu הודו לאדוני כל הארץ, פיצחו ורננו וזמרו, זמרו לאדוני וכינור וכל זמרה, וחצוצרות וקול שופר, הריעו לבני המלך אדוני, ירם הים ומלואו, תבל ויושבי בה, נערות ימחאו כף, יחד הרים ירננו, לפני אדוני גיבה, לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט הבל וצדק, וימים במישרים, Maronai malach yirgezu amim, Yoshev kiruvim tanutaretz. We're on page 19. Moshe Aaron. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו ישתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו.
Please rise, Mizmor LeDavid, page 21.
מזמור לדוד, אבו לאדוני בנעילים, אבו לאדוני כבוד ועוז, אבו לאדוני כבוד שמו, השתחוו לאדוני ביד הקודש, כל אדוני על המים, אל הכבוד ירים, אדוני על מים, מים רבים, כל אדוני בכוח, כל אדוני ביד ההר, כל אדוני שובר ארזים, וישבר אדוני את ארזי הלבנון, וירקידם כמו עגל לבנון, בציון כמו בן רמים, כל אדוני חוצב להבות אש, כל אדוני יכיל מדבר, יכיל אדוני מדבר קדש, כל אדוני יכול על ידות, ויחשוף יערות ובכלו, כולו מרכבות, אדוני למה בול ישב, ישב אדוני מלך לעולם, אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך רמו ושלום. די 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 די
Please be seated. We turn to Lecha Dodi, page 23, moment when the presence of Shabbat, of the Shekhinah comes upon us.
Lecha Adoni likra kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Adoni likra kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad. Hishmi'anu elam yuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad. L'shem u'letiferet v'litehila. Lecha Adoni likra kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Adoni likra kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nilcha. Ki mikor abracha merosh mikedem nesucha. Sov ma'aseh b'machshava techila. Lecha Adoni likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Mikdash melech ir melucha kumitzei v'yichelachacha harav l'shevet b'mekabacha v'hu yachamol alay chemla. Lecha Adoni likra kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Hitna'ari me'afar gumi livshi bigdei tifartecha mi'ayad ben Yishai beit halachmi karvayo nafshi ge'ala. Lecha Adoni likra kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Hitoreri, hitoreri, kiva orech, kumi ori, uri, uri, shidaberi, kavod Adonai, alaich nigla. Lecha Adoni likra kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lo tevoshi v'lo tikalmi ma tishtochaki u'matemi bach yechesu ani ami v'nivneta iralti la. Lecha Adoni likra kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Let us go directly to the last stanza at the bottom of page 25. We rise. Oy v'shalom ateret bala, gam b'simcha u'b'tzola, toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, lecha Adoni likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela.
We remain standing and turn east to Jerusalem for the Baruch Hu on page 39a.
Baruch Hu et Adonai hamivorach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai hamivorach leolam vaed.
Please be seated and join me in a responsive reading on the far left column of page 39a. Beloved are you, eternal God, by whose design the evening falls, by whose command dimensions open up and eons pass away and stars spin in their orbits.
You set the rhythms of day and night. The alternation of light and darkness seems a creating word.
A rising sun and a spreading dusk, creator of all you are made manifest.
Eternal, everlasting God, may we always be aware of your dominion.
Beloved are you, Adonai, for this hour of nightfall.
ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב הרבים. אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך. We're on page 40, the last 5 lines. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגה יומם ולילה. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגה יומם ולילה. ויבטך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו Adonai Echad. We have our bat mitzvah girl here today to lead us in V'ahavta.
הדברים האלך אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננת לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכת בדרך ושותה ובקומך וקשרתן ליוד על ידך וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על ממלזות ביתך
ובשעריך. Better than ever. Okay, you could run away. Thank you. Impress these words of mine upon your heart and upon your soul. Bind them as a sign upon your hand and as a symbol above your eyes. Teach them to your children by speaking of them when you sit in your home, when you walk on your way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your home and on your gates. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe lemor. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
We have a responsive reading on page 43b. Okay. Sarah will lead us.
You proclaimed the covenant on the seventh day.
You declared it and decreed it.
We listened and heard it. You loved this day we inherited, delighting in its remembrance.
And
began its command with the word, remember Zachor. From the time you bestowed it, joy filled the hearts of Yeshurun, the people you redeemed, securing the cause of righteousness. You exalted Shabbat as a sign between us forever. In 6 days your world was formed. On the seventh day you rested. And on this day, Israel, your people rest. To honor your name, they sing songs of praise to the one deserving of praise.
We sing Who is Like You, Adonai, among the mighty. On page 44, the 4th line down. Ay bye bye bim bim bam, yeba bye bye bim bam. Mi chamocha vayrim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, nurati lo tosefele, nurati lo tosefele, malchutecha ra'u vanecha, בוקע ים לפני משה, שלי זה לי אנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני. Kal Yisrael. 45. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu Lishalom, Yamideinu Malkeinu Lechaim. Ufaros Aleinu Sukkot Shalom. Ushmor Tzeteinu Voenu Lechaim Ushalom Me'ata v'ad olam. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu Lishalom, V'yamideinu Malkeinu Lechaim. Ufaros Aleinu Sukkot Shalomecha, Baruch Ata Adonai, Haporei Sukkot Shalom Aleinu, V'al Kol Amo Yisrael, V'al Yerushalayim.
Please rise, page 46.
V'shamru B'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. יתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמה דברה קירותי, וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון ויומכון, ובחיי לכל בית ישראל. בעגלה, ובזמן קריב ימלאו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעלמיה יתברך, וישתבח, ויתפאר, ויתרומם, ויתנשא, ויתהדר, ויתעלה, ויתעלה, שמי דקודשה, בריחו לילה, מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, את האמירם בעלמא, ויאמרו אמן.
We face east, we have our silent Amidah. We begin on page 47, continue silently through to page 52. 47 to 52, the words on the page or the words in our heart.
Say shalom, shalom bimromah, uyaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Amen. Kiddush?
Kiddush, page 55. Please hold this for her.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho ratzah kilanu, zikaron lama'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom tehillah mikra'e kodesh, zeher l'tziat mitzrayim, kivanu v'charta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikolim, Shabbat kodshecha, ve'ava uratzon, inheltanu, Baruch Adonai,
Mekadesh
Shabbat.
Amen. First Manischewitz.
I think she likes it.
Please be seated. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. So in the community of Bobov, which is a Hasidic community, on Purim, they would always have a very large keg of beer for everyone to drink, their l'chaim from. And so one year there was a particularly very big chassid who kept going towards the keg of beer and pushing everyone out of the sides to get to the beer, to get one drink after the other. So the Rebbe was quietly watching this for a while until he felt he couldn't stop back from doing something. And so he pulled him back and he said, I think that's enough. Let other people have a drink. And he said, but Rebbe, I haven't gotten drunk yet, and I have to fulfill the mitzvah of ad lo yada, of getting drunk until I can't tell the difference between blessed is Mordechai and cursed is Haman. Little ones, put your hands on your head. And so the Rebbe replied, what, you think you can only get drunk on beer? Try getting drunk on loving your neighbor instead, on V'ahavta l'recha kamocha. So right, there's different ways of getting inebriated on Purim. And so why should we do it in the first place? Why is this commandment to drink on Purim? And why? The whole point of Purim seems to be to know the difference between, not to not know the difference between Mordechai and Haman. And so one of the aspects of Purim is that it's a day we're supposed to transcend all the opposites of the world, just completely get beyond all of it, light and darkness, even good and bad, all the boundaries that we all have. Like what's all the masks about? It's about all those masks that we put on, all of us, throughout our lives. So there's one day where you take off all your masks and you see the world as we read in the Megillah, just one big play. We all have our roles, we have our entrances, our exits, we all have our parts. And so, why do people drink in general when they drink a lot? One major reason is to get away from the brokenness of the world and all their own troubles and sufferings in their lives. And so we need a day to get away from our world, the masks, the brokenness, the roles we all have to play. And one day even to say, even those people that we consider to be not praiseworthy, even them, we don't extol and suddenly say, I want to become like them. But we say, even them, they're lost souls, casualties of, as we say, falling from the Garden of Eden, of lack of closeness to their true selves of God, of trying to be as we all are, every single one of us, sensitive beings in a difficult world. As a teacher of mine once said, we're not physical beings having spiritual experiences, we're spiritual beings having physical experiences. Right? One day, because the rest of the year we can't live in that place. It's too lofty. We have to just be in the world. So we choose to make one day, and we can find that place by walking around in the days, or we can find that place by opening our hearts and minds in a different way. So we also have this tradition on Purim where you give as much charity as anybody demands of you. You just give completely open-handed. You just don't even think for a second, is this person not deserving or not, or this or that. And there is this tradition on Purim, especially in the very Orthodox communities. Those who have the means, it just pours out of them. You don't think, you just stick out, those who stick out their hands, you have to give. And we try to be so inebriated with love of our fellows, love of humanity, love of God, love of the whole universe. And therefore that one day you forget all your usual concerns. You just live from that place, the place we wish we could always live all the time. And that's why the Talmud says, Yom Kippur is like Purim, Kippurim, Yom Kippur, Kippurim. That's the other day of transcendence. Even now it only begins to touch on Purim. And so as we come to the end of Purim, these last few minutes, as we go into Shabbat, to bring a little bit of that beautiful consciousness into Shabbat, into our lives with us. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Please rise. We're on page 56, I believe. Aleinu, or is it 58? 56.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו ביומי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, הם מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום תחשבותה אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא אלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחתינו. על כן נקבל לך אדוני לפניך אדוני אלוהינו, ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. We turn to our Mourner's Kaddish. We're on page 58. This week we're observing the following yard sites: Morris, Amdur, Esther Naomi, Antonow, Lorraine Barron, Frida Barton, Herbert Bass, Harry Besser, Tibby Braun, Bruce Brown, Rebecca Cohen, Charles Cohen, Jeanette Johnson Dempsey, Sarah Feldman, Charles W. Glass, Sarah Harris, Rose Harwitt, Joanne Johnson, Bernard S. Cantor, Shirley R. Kaplan, Minnie Coven, Albert Bednick, Max Mayer, Suzanne Mirelman, Sophia Dina Mirelman, Barbara Nemirovsky, Ann Lincoln Nuger, Bertha Perlow, Abraham Porter, Hyman Rubenstein, Phyllis Schneider, Madeline Schiffman, Hyman I. Singer, Isidore Sommer, Jack Sperling, Goldie Steinberg, David Steinholtz, Evelyn Ethel Stillerman, Rachel Trashinsky, Lesser Turner, Ferdinande Vanderhoek, Joseph Weinstock, Fanny Zakroff, Joseph Zoltan. If you are in mourning or observing yard site, please rise and join me in the words of the Kaddish. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Be'alma divra kirute v'yamlich ma'achute b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dechol beit Yisrael b'gala v'izman kari v'imu.
Amen. Yehei shemei Rabba mevorach le'olam ulomei almaya.
Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitchumam v'yitnaseh Vitadar, Vitale, Vitalal, Shmei, Dekudesha, Brichu, Ne'ela, Mikol, Berchata, V'shirata, Tush, Bechata, V'nechemata, Da'aman, Be'alma, V'imlu, Amen. Yehi, Shlam, Rabba, Min, Shemaya, V'chaim, Aleinu, V'akol, Yisrael, V'imlu, Amen. Ose Shalom, B'momav, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Leinu v'akol Yisrael v'imeru. Amen. A few short announcements this evening. Please join us tomorrow morning for the Bat Mitzvah. Rachel Weinstein.
Ta-da!
Mazel Tov to your whole family. We look forward to your big day. More programs coming up. We have a carnival on Sunday morning for the holiday of Purim, beginning 11, going on to 1, with food and games suitable for all ages, maybe. More programs coming up. Please see our website. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you to Sarah Ruman for ushering.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. Page 211, let us sing Adon Olam. Rachel and I will lead you. Ready? Adon Olam,
Adon Olam,
Asher Malach,
Asher Malach,
V'terem Kol, Yitzir Nivra, Litnasa,
Esem kol Azai Malach Shemo Nikra
Adon Olam,
V'yarei Kiyotav Kol
Levado Yimloch Nora Adon Olam, Ve'hu Aya, Ve'hu Ove, Ve'hu Yeh B'tifara Adon Olam, Ve'hu Echad, V'yein Sheni, Liyam Shelo Li'achmira Adon Olam, Ve'li Reshit, Ve'li Tachlit, Ve'lo Ha'oz Ve'amisra Adon Olam, והוא אלי וחי גואלי וצור חבלי בצרה אדון עולם והוא ניסי ומנוס לי מנת כוסי ביום אקרא אדון עולם ויעדו הכיד רוחי ואת ישן ויעירה אדון עולם ואם רוחי גביעתי אדוני לי ולא ירא אדון עולם אדון עולם אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא להתנסה בחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון עולם.
Please rise for a concluding bracha. Kadosh Baruch Hu, Holy One, blessed be He. Bless our bat mitzvah and her family this weekend with joy and fun and as many blessings as possible for her to flow to all of us in the community. May we all know a taste of the oneness of Purim to bring us peace and understanding and transcendence. And let us say, Amen.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May Adonai watch over you and bless you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'huneka.
May Adonai's countenance shine upon you, and may Adonai bestow kindness upon you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'shalom.
May Adonai's countenance be lifted towards you. May Adonai grant you peace. Shabbat shalom. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. Beautiful. Well done. Shkoach.
How are you feeling?
Nervous.